January 7th, heat hanging in the air, desert sun beat down, tension everywhere. Restore hope mission, city on edge, boots on the ground where the world wouldn't pledge. Humanitarian dreams in a broken land. Food over bullets was the original plan, but the streets spoke different, power wanted control. Warlords carved lines while the people paid tolls. Radios crackle, hearts beat fast, moments feel heavy when the future meets the past. History breathes in a 40-minute frame, when words fell quiet and the noise became flame. January 7th, remember that day when the calm broke loose in Mogadishu's gray. 40 minutes long, but it echoed for years, still resolve tested, under pressure and fear. Not just a battle, not just a fight, but a chapter in history written day and a night. January 7th, carved in the page, restore hope caught in the fire of the age. Marines stood ready, trained and aware, facing Natives forces in the open square. Not for conquest, not for a throne, but called in a clash that outgrew the zone. Chaos and courage collided fast, each second ticking like it might be the last. Orders and instincts, survival and will, when diplomacy paused and the city stood still. January 7th, remember that day when the calm broke loose in Mogadishu's gray. 40 minutes long, but it echoed for years, still resolve tested, under pressure and fear. Not just a battle, not just a fight, but a chapter in history written day and a night. January 7th, carved in the page, restore hope caught in the fire of the age. No glory in the smoke, no winners in pain, just lessons learned in the weight of the rain. History asked us to look and reflect on choices made and the cost they collect. From headlines to textbooks, the story remains, how good intentions can get tangled in chains. Remember the people, both near and far, caught between missions, politics and scars. Time moves forward, but echoes stay from that 40-minute storm on a January day. January 7th, let the memories speak. Not just the power, but the fragile and weak. Restore hope, shadow, lessons still true. History's mirror looking back at you.